Yo, what's going on there, YouTube? It's your boy, Marcus Levy, Angry Ranter here for your Philosophical Friday number 5. Today, I thought, because this topic has come up quite a bit in some... Friggin' just first woke up in the morning, so the phlegm and acid reflux hasn't quite settled yet. But, this has come up in my discussions with some of my mutuals and friends, of course. But it's the topic of our reason, both our reason for creating content, but also the general philosophy of YouTube and the online space. And of course, that's what I want to discuss here today. So I'm not going to name names because that's not the point of this. This is a mass address. I'm not doing this specifically to speak to one person or another person. I mean, I'm hoping they do watch this so we can essentially continue this discussion. But one thing that I've noticed has upset quite a few people that I'm just looking down for a second, just checking the puddles because they are all over the road. One thing that's upset a few people I've talked to is when they put in quite a bit of effort and it doesn't seem to pay off as much as people who might jump on the trends or whatnot. Like, for example, I'm going to compare I'm going to compare my YouTube channel to another YouTube channel. I'm going to compare about 3 different YouTube channels together in order to sort of make my point. So you've got myself, Rants with Rogers, and then I'm going to go someone along the lines of just generic meme channel. Okay? If we all start at the same time, of these 3, myself and generic meme channel are nobodies. Matt Rogers is an Emmy Award-winning journalist who is very well known, at the very least, within his community in, I think it's Spokane, Washington. And the name recognition, let alone public television presence, has helped project Matt up to his 1.2K sub that he's at right now. That, plus he just knows how to handle social media. He has invested, as he's risen, in improving his content all the time. And he's active and engaging with audience members. Generic meme channels get up to the hundreds of thousands of subs because there are tons of younger people, myself included sometimes, who go and look for memes. So I remember following certain meme channels when they only had like a couple of videos posted on them and they were already sitting at 50,000 sub, and then blink an eye, a week later they're up at almost 500,000. Because following the memes is following what's trendy and popular. And then of course you got myself, who's been stuck at 52 subs for the better part of, like, I've been stuck at essentially just above 50 subscribers for about 4 months now. Haven't moved more than an inch. I mean, it started at 52, I dropped down to 51 for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then gained a new 52nd subscriber. But now here is one of those things that one of my friends and I were having a conversation about. He is also a YouTuber, and he has several hundred sub. And he was stressing to me about how he doesn't know how exactly to keep his mind facing forward on the goals when he's seeing other people put in what he has told me looks like either less effort or just choosing to follow the trends. And he's seeing them, often younger channels than he, shooting up a hell of a lot further. Like, I can even do 2 very easy comparisons, okay? myself, and Stale Moves McGee, right? My boy McGee. McGee has little over double my subs, right? When I first subbed to McGee, I think I had 20 sub on my channel around this time last year, 20 or 25. And McGee was sitting at about 65. And so I have since grown to 52, and McGee should be sitting at about 108. Now, why is that? Well, that's because one of the things that you should always be doing, unless you're advertising to your audience that this particular video is one where you are going to ask them what you want to do, no matter how large your audience is, you should not be pandering to an audience for your content. You create the content you create because you enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing the vlogs mixed with the gaming content, and people will come to you if they enjoy that. One of the harder things with vlogs is you have to essentially enjoy the personality of the person that you're watching. Otherwise, you're not gonna watch, are you? Like, it's the same thing with Twitch. You have to both enjoy the person and enjoy the game that the person's playing. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. I've also come to understand that the internet works in mysterious ways. Like, there are several different types of follower and subscriber. There are some people who subscribe to your channel just to help the numbers, which means they won't watch any videos. There are some people who will subscribe to your channel and to be an occasional viewer. There are people who won't subscribe to your channel, but will watch your videos. Come on, guys, subscribe to my channel. And then, of course, there are people who will subscribe to your channel and be loyal followers and watch any and almost all of your videos. The internet does work in mysterious ways, of course. And so that, like for example, I've encountered this on Twitch a lot within the last couple of days. That I will be playing a game and then someone will slap that follow button, but then I won't see them view. So then I assume they're just there to help the numbers, which is great and everything, but then I do get that thought in my head sometimes that it's like, well, if you're here to help with the numbers, well, the watch time numbers need to be helped as well. Like, come on. I mean, I appreciate all you guys. And if you haven't popped on over to my Twitch, the link is back in the description again to pop on over to my Twitch channel, which is also The Angry Ranter, because I will be doing my best to try to stream several times a week. I've been doing Plants vs. Zombies speedrun attempts, and this week, yesterday, from the day that you are watching this video, I will have attempted to see if the internet can hold long enough to stream one of my attempts for about 4.5 to 5 hours. With voice, of course. And on there, of course, I have this channel being promoted. And this is where all the long form for that stuff goes. But one of my things that I'm trying to say with part of this YouTube philosophy thing is, don't get discouraged if the views don't come. Don't get discouraged if the subs don't come. Because you're doing content for you. Yes, you do need to interact a little bit more. I've realized that I've picked up a lot of subs during the times in which I'm actively interacting. Sometimes I just don't have time, and that's the problem. I like to create my content, I'll admit. I just don't like to advertise my content. Really bad at it. Tweeting it out once to me doesn't count as full-on advertising. But either way, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Don't get too discouraged about the state of the internet. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Saturday rant. Peace.